the combination of landing would enable them to pick up people. And this involves some quite famous people post-war, one or two who became presidents of France, actually, and also people that had very valuable information that they had to retrieve, and also documents could be supplied and picked up. Also they could help agents who were about to be captured because their security had been broken. And an agent's a very valuable thing, and a wireless operator in particular is a very valuable thing. So they could rescue these people by picking them up and flying them back to safety, and thus defeating the Gestapo's plans. It's interesting that the lives lost in these escapades amounted to 621, which included 9 ground crew, one of whom was a woman. And as you know, the ground crew had the nickname Irks, but all air crew, not only in SD activities, but in bomber command throughout, they had the most enormous respect for the ground crew. And the lives of the air crew were in the hands of the ground crew in their maintenance of the aircraft. And these people worked throughout the night under the most awful weather conditions to keep these aircraft flying safely. There are many wonderful things done by regular ground staff that were not concerned with the aircraft too, and I always like to mention the nursing roles and the intelligence roles after operations that were successful. Now, when a heavy bomber performed its operation with its crew, and that's 7 airmen, if it returned safely and had found its drop zone and had received the identification signal to indicate it wasn't already occupied by the Germans, and it got back, it used to list its operation report in the pilot's report as DCO, duty carried out. And then they would be interviewed, all the crew, by the intelligence officers back in the RAF Tempsford rooms to pick up any useful information that had been observed, or any concerns about the drop zone, some of which were not too well chosen until they were able to educate the resistance forces better. And throughout all this, secrecy was absolutely crucial for obvious reasons. SIS and SOE didn't work together terribly well. And in all fairness, it was largely SIS's envy of the SOE system, because they felt they were repeating what SIS felt it could do better. That is another story, but there were several recorded remarks that by the officers in SOE wondering that, we're supposed to be both on the same side.